Everybody, welcome to the show. As always, nothing we say on here is financial advice, and this is brought to you by Ninjalerts. It is a website that allows you to track NFT sales from your favorite whales and influencers. My name is Chris, and this is Ken. What's up today, Ken?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good, man. I got a hoodie back on today. I mean, it was like 90 degrees like yesterday. Now it's cold on it. That's what I hate about the East Coast, man. The weather just pisses me off, man. It's just I miss LA because the weather is the same all the time, so you know what to expect. But here, it's hot one day, it's cold the next, man. I shaved my cat and everything, man. He's a long fur cat. I shaved the hell out of him, and now it's cold. Huh.
Hey, you did your cat like that.
Yeah, yeah, I had to, man, because I mean it's long fur, so he sheds a lot during the summer. Like it's 90 degrees, so like he needs some help. But then it gets cold the next day. Now, like, well, now he's cold. Like what the like? It's I really hate the weather out here, but it is what it is, man. That's why I got a hoodie on today. Remember, like last week, it was hot as hell. Like the windows was open, the air was on under me. Now, like, damn, it's cold. Do you hear the lawnmower in the background?
Oh, man, you're good. It just stays hot where I'm at. I mean, it's probably in the 90s today. Been in the 90s for a couple weeks.
Damn,
Yeah,
that
super hot,
sucks.
and it's
It's humid
humid.
too, right? Yeah,
Super
yeah.
humid. Yeah,
I hate down south summer, man. That's the worst.
it's rough, man. It's super rough. But there's been a couple things happening this week. We're still obviously like in a downtrend market. One of the big things is like, ironically, you would think because of like less volume that the marketplaces wouldn't struggle as much. But dude, OpenSea has been bugging so bad, and yesterday specifically, it was down like half the day.
Yeah, I mean we always joke about it being broken sea, but that's how it's always been. That's why there's been competitors coming out the woodworks, Looks Rare, X2Y2, what's the Coinbase, whatever happened to Coinbase? That was a big story for half a year. Finally dropped and we don't care. So it reminds me of all the P2E games. Like we spent thousands on characters to play on a game that doesn't exist yet. When the game finally exists, we don't care. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed
Yeah,
that they actually built the game after a couple of months, and then we don't care when it comes out. But we spent like 2,000 on a character for this game, on just a small character. But when it finally comes out, prices go down. It tanks. We don't care. So
Pe-
that's what I think.
people did the same thing with Coinbase. Like they marketed their projects like, hey, we're going to be launching on Coinbase. We're going to be one of the first on the Coinbase marketplace. And I saw a tweet yesterday
Yeah,
that's I think we cared about Coinbase for like a total of 53 seconds and then moved on.
yeah. We didn't care. Like it launched and like we didn't. It didn't make a sound, like at all. There was a wait list. Everybody got in, and we're not trading over there. There's no reason to go over there. Like there's no that the competition is getting better. Like X2Y2, I talked about it last episode. I actually enjoyed using it. Their add to cart feature is very very good. Like you could mass buy a bunch of stuff in like bulk by just adding to cart, add to cart, checkout, which OpenSea doesn't do. Looks Rare doesn't do, but OpenSea and Looks Rare do have some new features that we should be talking about today. I mean, we mentioned it yesterday about Seaport, right? Like OpenSea just created a protocol. It's actually
They
I
did.
looked it up. Like,
Let me see if I
what's
can
up?
find the thread. I said they did. Let me see if I can find the thread real quick on Seaport. And then Looksrare added, what was it, that bulk refresh metadata? Was that the
Looks
feature
Rare.
they added?
No, they integrated a sniping tool.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, I'll pull it up in a second. Do you want to talk about Looks Rare first or Seaport? Because
Oh, we can talk
Seaport
about
might be a
Seaport.
little.
I'm just pulling it up.
Okay.
Here's the this is just a really well. I mean, we could crack into a little bit. Basically, what Seaport is going to be is a protocol that allows a like decentralization of marketplace to where like people can like create their own marketplaces, which leads to a bunch of benefits. Now, like I will say, even though this thread doesn't talk about it, to me this just screams like so many scams to come. Well, like we already have like scam NFTs, So like, there's gonna be like
Scam marketplaces.
an entire marketplace that's rugs, man. Like that is a little scary, like in hindsight. But overall, a bunch of like good things coming to it too. I'll talk about some of that later. Did anything stand out to you about Seaport?
The being open source is pretty much the big thing about it. Like there will be a lot because you know the space. There's gonna be a lot of scam marketplaces coming out. I know there's already been a lot of competition. Like Luxury, like I mentioned, X2Y2, Blur.io is coming up as well. Coinbase is not a factor, but it's still there. What's the other one? Rarible is still there. Like, there's a bunch of them, but this is just gonna open the floodgates to a lot of scammers, man. I'll be honest with you. Like, the competition, the main competitions are already created, so I don't know. The open sourceness is gonna open up some scammers, but I do like other features of this though, which is the trading feature. Like if you
Really
scroll
cool.
down on that, yeah. So instead of just spending ETH on something, you could request like for your the example they use is that Azuki below. Like you want a gold ape for that Azuki. So the only people that could transact with you are people that have that exact gold ape. So that's a pretty unique feature with the trading ability over there. So I dig that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool too. The possibility to trade anything is awesome. And again, like they're just going to be so careful in the exploits. Like people trying to like scam people on trades. Having like
They will.
identical. Yeah. Might be
You already
harder
know.
to do. Looks like Ether fungible tokens. Seaport Protocol, you'll be able to trade NFTs or sell ETH or ERC20 tokens. So, from my understanding, you'll be able to use any ERC20 instead of like just the ones that the platform like list. So that's kind of cool if you're just like holding a random ERC20 and you want to trade for it. This was cool too. You've I know participated in these. I haven't, but you could actually like Dutch auction your own NFTs. Like to just kind of see like
That's pretty dope.
yeah, if you have something valuable and you just need to let go of it or just like want to auction it off, like that's a pretty cool feature that like we've never seen before. And kind of go into what we were talking about with the scams. It does look like OpenSea is conducting a 2-week audit contest with a total of $1 million in prizes that allows pretty much anybody to find any errors and be able to be rewarded for their work.
Oh, that's always. I mean, that's standard though, but
Yeah,
that's
it
also
is.
good.
It's to me, it's cool anytime there is an opportunity for money to be made for somebody to do like work like this. Like I forgot what you call it, but like outsourced work. It's just
Yeah,
it's a good opportunity for people with that skill set.
yeah. Those white hat hackers that you like so much, Chris. This is their chance, to try to
Yeah,
hack this and make some bread off of it. I
no,
like when they.
ethical ones. They're the ethical ones.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, like
They're ethical. They're gonna have to try to hack it so
I
they could
got
get
you, I
paid.
got you,
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like the ethicals. But
yeah.
there is a lot of opportunities from for this. Again, this is standard. When you create something, you want it to be audited by like outsource the audit for your, because again, if you created it, it's hard for you to audit your own stuff because you're not going to see the mistakes, and that's how it usually works. So that's a good thing. But again, the parts that we like about it is the swap feature and the open sourceness of it all, which is pretty cool. It's I think it's less centralized, right? Does this
Yeah,
make this
yeah,
more?
yeah. It makes it more
Yeah,
decentralized.
yeah. So OpenSea is actually finally doing something, but it's still broken. It's still broken for some reason. It's been number one for over a year now, man, and it's still
Yeah.
broken. They've made so much money, and it's still ran by a potato server for some reason. I don't know. I really don't know, but
This is an
what was that?
example. This is an example of why OpenSea is centralized. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but like any changes done to the code, like accepting ape, like is a centralized thing instead of having an open source. So that's kind of what it's giving an example for. Being able to kind of make anything from like open source, and they also added in here, which I think is going to be good, is the like you said, I think a lot of these established platforms are going to stick around for the long haul. I mean, look at again, Coinbase is the perfect example. Coinbase dropped and nobody cared. We stick to what we know for the most part, unless it just becomes absolute
Yeah.
trash, which like OpenSea is like trying to get there. But I will say, like, I think if some of these platforms like really innovate, it's going to cause either our current ones to even get better or they're going to get taken over. So it's going to cause like healthy competition. Like Lookshare is a good example. I mean, Lookshare, X2Y2, all that, all these things we're talking about that are like cool changes are either they're going to be the ones to be here a year from now, or they're going to cause OpenSea to make these changes as well. So I think it's going to be nothing but good for the space.
Yeah, competition is good for us consumers. So yeah,
Yeah,
I've been preaching we need to big up or champion competition. So Looks Rare knows that we're not just gonna accept what they've been giving us because it's been sluggish, it's been bad. It's really been bad, but they've been number one, so they had no reason to change. But now that there's competition flooding in, now they're starting to get a reason to change. But although they also, it's weird, they're creating their own like open source to create like a lot more competition for their competition. But we'll see how that goes. But
it's
I do
ironic.
know a good thing about this is that I do know a lot of projects are creating their own marketplace, right? Where they accept. I know Gutter Cat Gang is creating a marketplace where they accept gang tokens for I guess Gutter Cat JPEGs, but this will make it a lot easier for a lot more projects to do that. You don't need so much money. So because right now you need a lot of money to create your own marketplace, but if they have an open source way of doing it much easier, that's beneficial to all the projects that's going to be doing this. So there's going to be a lot more marketplaces coming out. Like Llamaverse have their marketplace. Like there's gonna be a lot more. There's gonna be Seaport is gonna open up a whole floodgate of marketplaces for every project has to have their own marketplace now at this rate. But it's kudos to OpenSea though, although it was broken yesterday almost the whole day. Like when we was on screen, I was trying to refresh something to show something. I was like, it's not working. It's not working. That's why I had to go over to X2Y2 just to show your favorite Demonica mint, Chris, that you love so much. I had to go somewhere else to show it. But yeah, OpenSea, it's a good move in my opinion. It should be interesting at least. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I was trying to look real quick. I do believe that yesterday was the highest volume for Lookshare and one of the lowest volume days of OpenSea since like January
I mean, it was
or
broken.
December. Yeah, it was broken, but still, I mean, people adapted and they went to Lookshare instead. So that's a good sign. I feel like.
Yeah, speaking of looks rare, hold on, let me share this real quick. I always have to find the right because I always have so many tabs up. I always have to find the right one.
Feel that.
So, of course, their example is the goblins, Goblin Town. But Looks Rare just integrated NFT Sensei, so you'd be able to snipe through Looks Rare as well. So that's another thing that Looks Rare just keeps innovating and adding. So if you're used to using Looks Rare, you know that and snipers, I'm not snipers, but rarities are already integrated into Looks Rare. So if you want
Hmm.
to buy anything, it shows you the rarity of that collection as you buy. Not all of it yet, but most important ones it shows them. So that was a good innovation to start. But now they're
Absolutely.
integrating snipers on there as well, NFT Sensei. So this is it's pretty good. Like they're also working. It's not like I know when it first started, people thought that looks token is here today, gone tomorrow. No, they're still working. They're still innovating this whole time. So I do appreciate that. And of course, they had the highest sales yesterday because again, OpenSea was broken, so where else are we gonna go? we're not going to Coinbase. We're not. I don't know why Coinbase hasn't done anything to make us go over there yet, but we're not going there. So we're gonna go to Luxrare or I buy through X2Y2 because their trading fees are so much less. And again, you get Lux tokens if you post certain NFTs, certain
Hmm.
collections on close to the floor. So yeah, there's different places to go buy NFTs now in Ethereum, of course. Not
Yeah,
so much Solana
absolutely.
yet. Like I know OpenSea integrated Solana, but it's still in alpha stage right now, or maybe
Yeah.
beta. I'm not sure, but it's not publicly available yet. So, but what do you think will happen to Magic Eden after, like, if people start buying Solana NFTs to OpenSea, like, doesn't that kill Magic Eden?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I mean, obviously, I know that Magic Eden is like the main Solana marketplace, but besides that, I don't know like the major benefits to using it. Opposed, like I don't use it enough to be like, oh no, this would cause me to stay. I literally just loaded up my Phantom wallet and have kind of been browsing. But yeah, I mean, I would think that there's no reason for people to try to go through all that to go to Magic Eden and instead just use what they're familiar with. But I don't know.
Yeah. So
Maybe Magic Eden has some things that OpenSea doesn't.
yeah, well, most likely because all the Solanas is there. So, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be like that for long though. If everybody start using OpenSea, I'm not. Nobody's gonna. I don't want to learn how to use Magic Eden now. So if it's in at OpenSea, I'm definitely not gonna want to learn. So so the Kansas asked, how does this work? Now they do have a video of it actually working. I'm playing it right now. There's no audio. Max sniping dice. Uh, it's just going right through it. You could snipe the trait, the rarity, between token ID. Oh, okay. So it's doing all of it right now, showing us. You could set the GUI, the max fee you like to pay.
That's pretty cool, dude. This is like a tool that you would normally have to pay for.
It is. It's exactly
Probably,
that.
I have to say, it kind of sucks for those who like spent all that time creating tools because now it's integrated into a marketplace. But this is sweet.
I mean, there's a lot of tools integrated to marketplaces that people like still pay for some strange reason. Like you know the was it the bidding bots?
Yeah, the bidding bots. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks rare. It does that. Like, if you could create one bid, one weak bid for the whole collection, so anybody could accept it.
Hmm.
Whereas, OpenSea, you got to do each one. You got to bid on each one, and people have been creating a living off, bidding bots. We even interviewed people
Yeah.
on this show that do bidding bots. So, yeah, it's a little different. A lot of these tools are being integrated. Again, we are also talked about OpenSea buying Gem XYZ. So there's a lot going on in the NFT space.
I
So
forgot that was a
it, it
thing. I forgot all about that, to be honest. It's only been like 2 weeks,
oh
but I forgot about that.
yeah, there's a lot going on, Chris. There's a
There's a
whole
lot
lot
going
going
on.
on. Yeah. So it's just something else. OpenSea is creating Seaport. Yeah, let's see how that goes.
I will say on the other part of the question, like if everyone can snipe, how can any one person snipe? Not everybody's going to use it. I mean, at the end of the day, like people are still going to be
No.
OpenSea maxis like I was for a while, and or just be on Lookshare and just not use the tool, or not use the tool at the same time. So I think this gives a more fair chance for people that can't afford these some expensive tools to be able to really compete in the market. Ken, what's your opinion? I've asked you this privately before, but what's your opinion on like trading from platform to platform? Like maybe seeing a floor vastly different on one platform onto another. Have you ever flirted with that?
Yeah, that's arbitrage. I do that all the time. Like
Okay.
if there's something I want, like I look it up on all three Luxor, X2Y2, and OpenSea. OpenSea, of course, is the most popular one, but people don't generally go to X2Y2. So there there's some good sales over there, to be honest with you, and the fees are very low. So there's a lot of incentives to go buy over there. So I have three tabs. I check them all, and then when I'm stalking a project, when you see looking at the floor, you just seeing how it goes. That's kind of how I do. That's why I use X2Y2 to buy goblins, because I like there is arbitrage to be had by looking at all the platforms. So I
Yeah,
do that.
for sure. Like I said, I mean, I guess, like an OpenSea Maxi for a while, and I started using LooksRare like a couple weeks ago, and like some of the floors are like pretty big difference. So like I was just like, man, especially if it was a hotter market, I could just like buy some of these on LooksRare and just relist them on OpenSea. Like, I mean, they're
Yeah,
that
you could.
different. Yeah.
Really, but I found that the ones I usually look at, they're usually higher on Luxray for some reason.
Really?
Like the floors. Yeah.
Well, I got to bring it up, but I was looking at VFriend series too.
I'm gonna go find the image, Chris. Why you talk? I'm gonna find the image.
there was
I'm
a
gonna find it.
there was a dog on there. I don't remember what it's called, but it was like a point 0.6 something floor on Luxrare, and it's basically 1 ETH on OpenSea. So we're talking about like a point 0.4 difference on the between OpenSea and Luxrare. So you know,
Point
just
four.
easy.
That's pretty good. So while we talk about V friends, Chris, we gotta post up the image, man. You just gotta.
Slide Gary in there somewhere or another,
Shout out to Beepo for this incredible image that explains Chris's whole NFT life right here.
I don't think Gary has enough recognition in the space.
Yeah, he has plenty, Chris.
I
He
know.
has plenty. But yeah, so you said you found it. The V friends was cheaper on Luxrare.
Yeah, specific characters. Like the dog was like point 0.4 cheaper almost, which is a pretty big difference. I didn't buy it, but I thought about buying it and listing it for like a point 0.2 profit. Just didn't pull the trigger.
You bought a narwhal, right? Or some
Yeah, I
black
bought,
animal.
I bought one that I liked. Like I bought the Nifty Narwhal because it had like a coffee shop background. So I
Bought a
ended up doing
narwhal.
that.
Who does that, Chris? Who buys a
Nifty, bro.
narwhal?
Nifty Narwhal. I feel like Nifty is a good little buzzword for the space.
I'm sure it is, Chris. It's just short for NFT, so I'm guessing it is. So we talked about these. The one thing I am excited about though is Meme Land. I talked about Meme Land. That's 9gag CEO's new project, and I also talked about if you own Gutter Species, there was a raffle going on with enough allotment that the odds was pretty good that you win, and I won. I'm gonna
Nice.
give. Yeah, I'm gonna give
Heck yeah,
myself a
man.
round of applause.
Yeah, congrats. Dude,
I did win. I won
heck
that.
yeah.
So
I
I'm
entered
very
a Twitter
happy about
giveaway.
that.
I entered a Twitter
Oh,
giveaway on that today.
yeah, there's plenty of those. There's a lot of
Yeah.
those.
Hey Money was running it, so like I know it's a legit one, but I feel like the odds of winning a Twitter giveaway is a lot less than a Discord or
It's
a
less. It's
yeah,
less.
pretty much. Yeah.
Well, not. Well, the odds. I think the odds of Discord is a lot. It's a lot higher. Like because Twitter, because you could create a lot of Discord accounts for Discord giveaways, but Twitter is a little harder to because they have their bot checks. It's a
That's
little
true.
rougher, but people do it. People
Yeah.
do it, so chances of you winning are very slim because it's a lot of bots. But still,
Yeah.
uh, when I'm the ones that are not that hard, it's like if you own specific NFTs, like you needed an OG species,
Hmm.
you can't just create it's not as easy to fake unless you've
Yeah.
already transferred your stuff over to other bots, which you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So
I got ki-
yeah,
I got kicked pretty quick. So you know how you verify on Discord through whatever it's called, but you verify that you own the
collab land.
NFT. Collabland. So I did sell an NFT like I don't know, this is a while back, like 3 weeks ago. And dude, Collabland like noticed it like immediately. I went to check the Discord
Yeah.
like the next day, and it kicked me off all the alpha channels and everything. I was like, dang, thing got me
Yeah,
quit.
yeah, they caught you. Yeah, they
I
do
was
that, man. That's the
surprised.
collab.
Because like if you
Yeah,
disconnect
well,
your wallet, you're fine. So I was like, maybe to give me a little bit extra time, maybe it'd take them a couple days to notice. Nah, I woke up the next day and I was out.
yeah, that's how it goes, Chris. That's
Yeah,
how it goes. But yeah, it's pretty cool that Collabland does that. Like it
yeah,
refreshes quickly. But I mean, there's some discords you could get away with it. But that's for that's a story for another day. But yeah, I just wanted to give myself a round of applause for getting the meme land. I kind of wanted that. I I hope I like the price is stable. Like the mint cost. I hope
when it,
it's not
how much is it and when
outrageous.
is meant? Oh, you don't know yet?
We
Okay.
don't know. We don't
It
know.
looks pretty
It's
cool.
does it? Let's
I
let
mean,
me
what
see.
I've seen, I'll pull up the unless you have something different. I was just gonna pull up the image I saw today, but you
Go
probably have
ahead,
something
go
better.
ahead. I don't. I don't.
Uh,
I just entered the
it
thing.
was
I haven't
just
done my research on it.
it was K Money's giveaway that I entered. So whoever's watching this, you can also go enter it, just as long as you split the money with me if you win it. Let me just
No,
type
but
in K Money.
I was talking about the Kingpins. They all had raffles on Twitter. Like for the last 2-3 weeks, they've been doing raffles
hmm
on Twitter, and they're all legit. So you could have entered any of those or all of those actually, but you have to retweet, tag people. You know the whole scheme.
I try to be like not careful. Like I try not to flood my feed with those, but some of them are
Yeah,
worth
don't
it.
tag me, Chris. Don't
This mean
tag me.
like you can be my new tag buddy. I just like tag on everything.
don't don't tag me, Chris. I'll
Uh,
block your ass.
this is the little preview. I don't know.
I
Oh
saw
yeah, yeah.
that too, Chris. I thought you had something else.
No, just that. It looks cool though.
Yeah, right. I hope it like blows up and I make some money off this, man. That's all I really want, man. Let's be real. Let's
Quick flip.
let's spend the not that quick, not that quick. I hope like we could. I think it might be one per wallet. I'm hoping it's at least 2 or 3, so I could hold and make a little bit of bread on the side. But we just have to see what happens when they release these information. Because again, there's not that much. All we have is that gift that you played. I thought you had something
hmm
else like the actual images that we'll be having, or is it like? Do you think the placeholder is gonna be a meme or like? Do you think they're gonna go above and beyond to just move that whole meme narrative? Because I know on their Discord now, the most prevalent raffles is to create a meme. They do
hmm
meme contests. That's not new, but again, it's meme land, so
Yeah.
it's fitting. It's fitting for them. But I just want to see the images, man. I want to see something, the sneak peek, something. But there's really nothing, man. And plus, I haven't been looking. I'll be
Yeah.
real with you. I don't generally look until it's close to the date. Then I do my own research, and yeah. So I'm just happy about that. That's why I brought it up.
Heck yeah, man. Congrats. That's awesome. I do think they'll probably run with a meme narrative.
Yeah, they got 9 gag, obviously. So yeah,
Yeah.
most likely. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Something else that's popping right now is Goblin Girls.
Yeah,
Oh, I missed the
I was gonna
mint.
mention that. Yeah, we missed that. It was a couple hours ago. It kind of ran.
Yeah,
I think the mint was like it was free for the first 1,000, and then it was
yeah.
0.005 for like the rest. When I looked at it earlier, it was actually point oh 0.06 when I looked at it earlier. So it's went down
Wait,
since then.
what is it now? Well, I can't see it
It's
for you.
at 0.04 basically, 0.039.
Oh,
Um,
okay. That's where I usually jump in and get wrecked.
with
Super wrecked.
yeah, only 174 trade volume, but I mean it's people are buying right now. Volume's pretty decent.
174 is pretty good when it's like 0.005.
That's true.
Like
That's true.
174 isn't good when the mint price is like 2 ETH. But
Yeah.
when it's 0.005, that's over 1,000 trades
I was a little
like per
confused on
hour.
this. Is it directly affiliated with the
Bro.
no?
Bro.
Well, I went
You're
to
asking
let's
too many
see.
questions, Chris.
I went to their
You're asking way
Twitter
too many questions.
and I swear it like they they said they're going to do the official announcement on the other page, but I don't know. I don't see
Yeah, I
it.
don't know about that, man. Like, I don't know if it's anything official. It's just. Oh man, that looks nice.
Dude, these things
That's
are
some cool
funny.
art.
You can go buy one.
If it was lower, I would. Well, not the girls, the official goblins, not the. I already took a L on
Oh,
derivatives, man. I'm not gonna double down.
are you saying
I'm
these
not.
aren't official because they're girls?
You try to get me, huh? I mean, the original ones were girls and guys, man. I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. I thought the original was diverse, inclusive,
Dude,
all inclusive.
these are funny. Look at these. They got
Yeah,
like instead of the flashing out their eyes, they got it like flashing out their boobs, like the
oh,
lasers.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that. Oh my
that's pretty
god.
funny. I wonder if the alpha is to buy an egg and see if you can get a rare instead of like
Uh,
buying a.
I think they're all
Oh, there.
rebuilding right now.
Yeah, you just have to refresh the metadata. I wonder if I don't know, dude.
I don't think it matters what you get, Chris. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
there's gonna be rarities.
I know, but it doesn't matter though. Like seriously, it doesn't really matter which one. You just have to buy the floor and toss that hot potato to somebody else. That's the game, man. That's the game.
So you don't think these are going to 2x from here?
2x
Yeah.
probably will. It might 5x. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm not gonna pay to find out though. And those
Well,
oh yeah, I mentioned, remember we talked about the hot dogs and I said I started following a new wallet that got in
yeah,
early on the goblins. It was Grape
yeah.
Dutch.
Oh,
Grape Dutch
okay.
is the guy
Yeah, yeah.
that
I know Grape
I
Dutch.
started following.
He's
Yeah,
he's involved in Metaverse HQ, and he's also he got put on the team with the Quacky Ducks. So
yes, yeah,
mhm.
yeah. I actually also met him in LA too,
Oh, cool.
which is crazy. Yeah, we gotta have him on the show, man. We gotta get him on here. But yeah, I noticed he bought Goblin Town like mad early, then sold like at 0.7, 0.69.
Wow.
Then I noticed right after he started juicing up on those hot dogs, and you already know I already bought the Pixel Goblin Town, so I was like, no, no, I'm not gonna hop into this. You already won one time, you're not just gonna win again on the hot dogs. And he won on hot dogs as well, man. Hot dogs got up as high as like 0.05. I mean, when I saw it, it was like 0.001 or something that like cheap, and he made profit off of it. So, yeah, I'm gonna be watching more of his calls, man, because he seemed
Yeah.
to, yeah, because those that cheap flips that could, it could change a whole lot, especially if you buy enough. Like maybe if you buy 10, super cheap, like total of
Like
0.1.
look at JJ right here, minted 10. Relic minted 10, 20, 30, 40. Wait,
That's the
10, 20,
girls.
30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, this is the Goblin
60.
Girls. 60. And dude,
Yikes.
I mean, even at 0.04 each, what is 60 times 0.04?
I do not know, Chris. Probably 0.2, maybe.
Why is my
I don't
mind
know.
like failing me? Either way, I mean, that's a pretty good guess.
60.
I think it made one ETH off of that.
4.3.
1 ETH maybe? More
Doesn't
than
it
that.
accumulate the price on there on Ninjalerts?
Well, they're separate transactions. So like see,
Oh, okay.
because he bought like 10, 10. So yeah, it'd be 0.025, 0.05, well, this is how much he spent on it, 0.1. He only spent like 0.125 on it, but I don't know. I don't
Mm.
know how much he made on it. We could probably go
So,
check.
and those are the girls, right?
Yeah, those are the girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, that was the big alpha this morning. Everybody was trying to hop in,
Yeah,
0.005, quick flip, and if you hopped in, you won. It's at
it,
0.04 now, right?
yeah.
So
It
you
looks,
win it, and that's what the DJs are hopping on. Goblin Girls, Goblin Girls. It's on every alpha channel, Goblin Girls. So that's kind of what it is now. It's artificial.
uh,
Is there a percent royalty on those? Click one and go to OpenSea.
real quick. I didn't realize. Is there a difference in these two? I guess there is because this one's Goblin Girls, one word, and this one's Goblin GRLZ.
That's the
See
one that
that?
people. The one below that is the one that is being. The GRLZ one is the one that
Yeah.
people are buying. But what's the
Okay.
one above that?
That's it. That Goblin Girls, just GOBLINGRGIRLZ. That's the one that JJ and Relic went in on.
Go to the OpenSea. Let's see where. I think
Uh,
they're trying to scam, bro. They're trying to scam. It sounds like the other
oh, dude,
Goblin
yeah,
Girls.
yeah, yeah. This is not the Goblin Girls that you want. This is only a 0.85 trade volume. Floor price
Well,
0.001. Okay,
yeah,
so
this one is new.
he didn't win as much as we thought he did.
Oh, who?
Relic.
Oh
Relic.
yeah, I don't.
That's the one he minted 60 of, not the one that's
Not the
actually,
official. Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
the
So
official
yeah,
derivative, the unofficial derivative. This is where we're at in the market right now. It's like you have derivatives of derivatives, and literally nothing else is moving. Like nothing
yeah,
of importance or anything fruitful for the space is moving. Just a bunch of trash.
yeah. And that po 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 po. Oh, I'm mad. I missed that. I think Grape Dutch also went in on that. I missed that
Mm,
one. Oh boy,
yeah.
my man. Because I saw it. It's a scam, and it ain't gonna go anywhere. It was at point like 003 ish. Like it was super cheap, and I was like, nobody's gonna fall for this crap. I'm
Frank
just gonna
Frank
stop trading NFTs, man. I'm just gonna
Frank
stop.
Frank vibes. It's got Frank Frank vibes
Hey,
hard.
Hey, Risky, welcome to the show, man. If you're just joining us, of course, we talked about OpenSea is new integration of Seaport, which is an open source protocol. We talked about that. We talked about Looks Rare. We talked about X2Y2. So we're basically just talking about the markets right now. The Seaport. The big thing about it is that open sourceness means you be able to spin off any marketplace you want. It makes it very, very easy for you to make your own marketplace. It makes it easy to trade different things, not just Ethereum. Like if you wanted a specific NFT to trade for your NFT, it makes it easy for that. It makes it easy for you to accept different ERC20 tokens as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the biggest news we have so far today, other than the trash derivatives we're talking about now, which is the the goblin girls, the scam. But that's the market we're in now, man.
He
We
said
gotta
to
sit
peep.
here every day.
He did say to peep Shindo, so that is on the 12-hour trending on the number 2 slot. We have Ninja Pants already jumped out of it, but yeah, we can look at that.
Oh, he jumped out of his pants. Ninja pants jumped out of it. All right,
Five, five,
let's
five.
go to the. Do they have a
Unique
website?
Shindo trying to find their way to the metaverse. Yeah, they have a website. Shindo. It's like I like the art is different. I feel
It's not
like.
bad. Check
Check
your
your
wallet.
wallet. That's just to see
You
if
don't
it's
got
on
that.
allow list. Don't feel like reading the story. 7 scrolls roadmap. Dang, it's a
Wait,
tiny
that
roadmap.
gate. Everybody's using that gate, man. That spirit gate.
For
That
what? Just
that red thing.
hmm
I'm just noticing it more and more because it's a. Let me see if I could find her. That's a artist I'm looking for.
they just have a bunch of cats on their team. Bosco.
Hmm.
Why does that sound so familiar? Did Bosco launch another project? Because he's the co-founder of this project. Graduated with a financial planning degree, Bosco has 8 years expertise in the field of investments and assessments. Allocations has stumbled into the world of the blockchain with skills and experience he has granted over the years, striving to bring his expertise into the field of blockchain. Okay. It doesn't. The team's not clickable. I swear I've bought a project with the founder. The founder's name was Bosco. I'm sure there's more Boscos in the world, but like it's just kind of
Yeah, it's a lot of
ironic that.
Boscos, man.
But how many Boscos are founders of NFT projects?
I mean, I'm sure it's not his real name. I'm sure
Bo-
it's anonymous.
Bosco is the John Smith of NFTs.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
0.06 for whitelist, 0.075 for public. I'm pretty sure they're under that right. They're selling under that right now.
You think? Did you go to the OpenSea?
No, not yet, not yet. I'll go ahead and go to that now. So we got point. Yeah, they're half price right now. I like
half
the
price.
I like the art. Like I mean the little scroll and I
Nah,
feel
I don't,
like
man.
these would push in a better market condition. But like with this market condition right now,
Everything
especially
would, Chris.
everything would, yeah, but like specifically stuff like this, like usually pushes in better market conditions. Like, but
Push it into
this,
the trash. What are you talking about, Chris?
oh,
Straight dunk this
ris-
into the trash, Chris.
risky said they lowered mint to 0.03, then maybe some free, so that makes more sense. Are they? They're sold out now. I guess they had a hard time selling out.
Wait, what? What's the number of sales? Like I can't see the.
There's the volume traded is 92 ETH. The owners is 1.8k, and then and then the items is 5.6k. So
That's not good.
yeah, especially if some of them are free. It looks like they try to
Oh, Risky
launch.
bought at 0.04.
Oh no, got
let's
burned.
let's give him a wrecked air horn. You got wrecked, my man. I got wrecked yesterday on those pixel goblins, man. Welcome to the
Better,
club.
better than .07 though. Like some people bought at yesterday. Yeah, this thing's been
Jeez.
on a steep decline since yesterday.
Steep. Hey, Risk is about to hop off.
Risky,
He's,
what did you see
he
in it
wanted us
that
to
was like, I
pump his
want that?
bags, Chris. That's why he
You
wanted us to
did.
talk about this. That's why we're out here pumping his bags for him, Chris. He's getting wrecked right now. He's trying one last dish effort to make some bread off of this. At
Yeah,
point oh four.
and in team, very tiny roadmap that's too long for me to read. Art
Yeah,
is cool.
man.
Probably
That's
stolen art, to be honest. Might not even be their
to be
art.
honest. Straight dumpster, man. Nice try, Risky. We caught you.
Yo, on their roadmap phase 1, it's Twitter launch, Discord launch, and website launch. Shouldn't that be like pre-phase 1? Like before you even create the roadmap, you should have that stuff. Like that's not beneficial to the to the
You're asking
NFT.
too many questions, Chris. You're asking way too many
Oh,
questions.
phase 2, after they create the socials, they're gonna then build the community. All right.
Rest in peace to your bags, Risky.
Oh,
Rest
but
in
they
peace,
are
man.
promising some good alpha and crypto calls for you, Risky. So there you go. You can go share those with the Ninjalerts Discord. That way you can get us some more alpha. And then you can go buy their merchandise.
He said we fighting back. Oh, he has hopes. He
We fight
has
back there.
hopes.
Plenty of back
Oh
soon.
man, Max Payne incoming. He has a lot of hopes for this. But
Okay,
yeah,
real quick, this is interesting. It says that they plan on giving back to the community initiative. We are planning to give back to the community that brings monetary value to our holders. Therefore, we are implementing a reward system whereby holders will be entitled to 50% royalty over OpenSea transaction fees.
yeah, enough of this, Chris. Just X this, please.
Why has
ASAP.
a
Quick.
why
Quick.
is like a very solid project not? I feel like one project's eventually going to take off that has that in their roadmap.
It's not, SEC rules.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
really
probably why.
possible.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
you,
not possible,
you don't
really.
think these three NN devs are following the SEC rules?
Bro, let's stop pumping this man's bags, man. Let's stop it right now. This is trash and you know it, man.
Yeah, let's get
The
let's go look at some real projects like where are they at? The
I got
Goblin
one to
Girls.
show.
Yeah, what you got?
Spirit the gates. Those gates again. Spirit gate, hold up.
Let me
We
take
gotta
this off.
remove your
I
yeah.
did.
Alright, this is the one that I told you reminds me of that gate shit we was looking at.
Oh yeah. They probably
Yeah, this
copied
is that
that.
yeah, this is the artist God. I like she's pretty cool. And she was supposed to be the artist for that Ninja Turtles that was a scam. Yeah, she was
Okay.
supposed to be the artist for that, but she's pretty damn good. I like her artwork, and hopefully I could, like, as you can see, these are pretty.
Yeah, dude. It's like Naruto with
Yeah,
swords.
yeah, she does it in real life, so it's a real artist.
Yeah, that's
So
sick.
yeah, I'm trying to get in. I think the Discord is closed. The allow list is also, hopefully I could get one of those, but this is something I have my eye on. And those gates kind of remind me. I've been seeing them lately. Like I've seen it quite a few times now, but this is the official Spirit Gates,
Hmm.
the NFT. So this is something I'm looking forward to. She's
Cool. Was it?
also a Gutter Cat Gang artist, so of course it's
Ah,
gang gang.
yeah. That and she'll
Well,
probably
not the
have.
artist for not. I don't mean the artist for the actual Gutter Cats. I'm talking about
Mhm.
the derivative, official derivatives for Gutter Cat Gang.
Yeah, so she's already has her foot in the door on the space, so this could be
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
yeah. She's pretty good. She's has a bunch of like artworks that she sells. She's an artist, so she sells. She has a bunch of like real physicals. She has photos on her own personal. We could check out her own personal stuff right now.
Do you know when? Is there any announcement on like the launch of that Spirit Gates or any more details about it? Not yet.
I don't have. You got to be in their Discord, and it's closed, so I'm not in it
Oh
yet.
man,
So yeah,
what?
yeah.
How do you get? Do you know how to get in?
Uh, they just you got to be watching the profile, and
Is
one way to get a allow list is see it was written here somewhere, But it's a lot easier to get these facts on Discord than Twitter. But it was here somewhere. One way is to order a jersey from her brother, and I think that way is already closed. That gives you instant
Ah,
halal list. This is her brother. This is the jerseys.
I
I
would
do
do that
like
if it was like,
jerseys.
can it be your NFT or does it have to be like her?
Yeah.
Is that like her brother's ape? Oh, that's pretty cool. I'd have
No,
probably
no,
done.
no. I don't think her brother has a. It's
I would have probably
anybody.
done that.
Yeah, yeah. But I
Got
think
my
it's
nifty
closed right now.
narwhal. Got my nifty narwhal in a jersey.
So we've done 45 minutes, Chris. Shits. It's that kind of day, huh? There's no news. There's no news at all. And here we are. Trying to make something
You were
out of
showing
nothing.
her art though before this.
Was I?
You were showing her art on her personal page before this though. I want to look at some more of it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. I don't like. I mean, this is hers. This is it. Like, this is her and her art. I guess. I don't know. That's her cat. Yeah, it's her personal Twitter, so it's kind
Oh,
of
that's
that's
cool.
her art.
That is. Is
Yeah,
that Naruto?
yeah. She does all that anime
Oh
stuff.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, obviously because it's an anime,
Yeah, yeah.
project. So more of her, more art, her dogs. Anything else you want to see, Chris?
Give me one. Give me one of those jerseys. I kind of want
Yeah,
one.
those jerseys do look kind of dope though.
Yeah, I'd like one.
But it'd look better if it had, my NFTs on them.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. I didn't know if like he was like selling like his ape on it. That'd be kind of weird. But yeah, if it's my
Nah,
NFT
he's
on it,
not. Yeah.
I'd love that.
Which NFTs would you go with? Huh? The narwhal for real?
No, I'd honestly either go with a jersey. I just feel like the my gutter pigeon would kind of fit like that style.
Yeah.
I'd either do that or maybe the pirate, my Pirates of the Metaverse, just because I like it a lot.
Mm.
Probably one of those.
Well, do you really like? I thought you just bought any pirate off the floor. You actually selected that one?
I bought two, one to flip, which was like any off the floor, and then I selected my other one that I wanted.
Mm. Okay. Breaking news. Breaking news from Risky. VSP holders free Aku Mint just went live. Okay, so if you do have a VSP,
Oh wow,
there goes some breaking news for you. I
yeah, that's
don't
pretty.
think
That is pretty
neither.
big.
Yeah, I don't think neither of us have that. So yeah, breaking. If you got that, go do that. But yeah, it's been a slow. Again, we had a show yesterday, and we're gonna have a show tomorrow. So it's been a slow news day so far because nothing's really going on. I'll be honest with you, it's really nothing
Yeah,
going
it's just
on.
a slow market, man. I mean, we'll still be here and like making shows, covering what's happening. No drama today, which is kind of a good thing. And
Not for us.
yeah, not for
Not
us.
for us, Chris.
We cover that drama, so maybe not the best for us, but volume's
Yeah.
been low, sentiment's been a little low. There's not really any big projects this week. Like, oh, there is. This isn't really alpha. I've been talking about it for like the past 2 weeks, but Trippin' Apes did drop today. It did mint. I
Oh
haven't
yeah,
really.
yeah.
I haven't kept up. I've listened to a couple spaces. I wasn't on an allow list, and I don't have the amount of soul to like try to like catch secondaries.
You don't have
So
enough soul, Chris.
I don't have enough soul.
How
Let me
many
see
how
how
many
they're
soul do you
doing real
need to
quick.
live, Chris? Hmm?
One.
You only need one.
Uh,
So you have enough soul, Chris.
I think it's going for
Oh,
like
it's that slow, Chris. It's
it's going
that
for like
slow.
105 today. Why? I can't even view Magic Eden.
105?
I can't even view. Not sorry. It's going for. It's like 50 right now. I can't even view
Oh,
Magic Eden
50.
without connecting my wallet. I didn't know
What's
that.
that like 2 grand? 2,500?
Why is this? What? Sorry, I'm trying to pull up Magic Eden, and it's just being like weird. I was gonna track the volume, but oh well. I guess we'll just point that out
Nobody
tomorrow how they
cares,
did.
Chris. Nobody cares.
You say that it's a Solana summer. People are trying to, like they're trying to get hope or
Solana
like
is like
money.
49, man. It's 49 right now, man. I've been watching. It's been bouncing 52, back down to 49, 48, 52, back down to 49, 48. So
I think
I'm
I
trying
bought
to get
mine in
my
the
entry.
40s.
Did
I think
you?
I bought mine in the
Nice.
40s a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I hope it gets back to like maybe 44. Then I'll buy.
Hmm. I'll
That
probably
should be a
buy
good
more if it
entry.
does. Trying to get like enough for a good mint or a good project or something. I know. So I've actually been listening into some Solana spaces. Easy Eats from Nifty Alpha, like PO and Nick show. He has his own
Mm,
Solana space now, and there's a couple more. Basically, just the whole market was kind of preparing for this Trippy Apes mint. So there's a
mm.
lot of other good deals on Solana apparently right now as well. But just trying to stay. It's hard to stay up to date on like Solana and ETH.
I feel like
But been
you.
trying
I
to.
feel like you need a condom to to participate in Solana,
It's Solana.
man. Before you end up catching something, man. I don't know, man. That's Solana, man. But yeah, I'll probably still. I'm just waiting for the market to go down a little bit more, then I'll probably hop in. But yeah, the Kansas says you Solana will never get him. I say that now, man, until you get got. So it only takes one. But you have any more news, Chris?
No, I think that's about wraps up for the day. Obviously, or as always, thank you guys for watching. Brought to you by Ninjalerts, as I said at the beginning of the show, and you'll see it in the outro here in a minute. And we will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out.